Hello and welcome to cwtchycamper. This video we're going to start a bit on the build, which is we'll be doing the batten for the floor today. That may be it, and then we'll catch up another day when we get the rest of the insulation in, which could be in a couple of days, but we'll see how far we get today. Just walking down to grab the van. As you'll see, our build will be as raw as it comes, because we have to drive it up to our street and park it outside the house. But, we'll catch you in a bit. And here we are. Let's get back home. So we're outside the house, time to get cracking. First of all, I gotta remove all of that. What a job. So here we are, all cleared. Just a quick tidy up. We're gonna clean those back doors and tidy up the floor, and then we can get our battens down. Smile. We're just prepping the floor, so just taking the excess paint away from the holes and just priming up now, ready to seal and paint over the top. And then let's get cracking with the batten. Right, so we've basically swept out the van, made sure we cleaned the floor, tidied the back doors because they needed a wipe over, removed all the stuff that was in the back of the van, which was a job on its own. I tidied up, I've taken all the flaking paint and the surface rust that was in the screw holes from where the old ply was. We've removed all our paint, primered over the top, sealed the holes and sprayed it. The only paint I had was black paint because I forgot to get white, but that's no problem because it'll be covered anyway. We're just about to lay the batten and I picked up the wrong batten, so we've got to do a quick trip to Wicks to pick up some more. The other one will come in handy for when we do the walls and the floor anyway. I'll just quickly show you what we've been doing. As you can see, it's black rather than white, but that's not an issue, no problem. So let's get to Wicks. Right, so back at the house now. We've measured up some batten and we're going to start cutting. So here goes nothing. So in true Welsh weather fashion, it started raining, so we just got to crack on some more cuts and whatever. I wouldn't advise using power tools in wet weather, and also I do apologise for wiping my eye in the last video. A little bit of sawdust did go in it, so always remember, never copy me. Wear goggles and PPE at all times when using power tools, and just show you exactly what I've done so far, and then we're going to get them all fitted in and glued down for tonight. So this is what we're looking at. I've had to get our seats in because it started raining, so this is what we're looking at so far. And let's get back to it. Right, just come back to you, all cut, ready to be glued in. Obviously the weather's taking a turn for the worse. I don't know if you can see it. It is proper raining cats and dogs. I was going to swear then, but changed my mind. So just a quick one. That's how we've done it. This is all to be glued in now. So we've put extra batten in here. Obviously this is going to be the main sort of living area, so a lot of traffic in this area, so we wanted a bit more thing. We're going to have a seat here where they are at the minute. We got to get the rest of it in because the weather's turned. The kitchen is going down this side to the door. We're going to be coming about halfway across, so we're going to walk way in. Then we have a fixed bed going in, and we are going to build our dogs area in the garage, so it'll be underneath the bed. So we think, obviously with the wheel wells there, we don't need any extra going across there to support the weight, and obviously here we're going to have a lot of structural things, so we won't need to bother. So let's get it glued in. Right, we're done for the day because of this weather. One of the other jobs I did do today, I don't know if anyone knows about the common fault with the gear linkage drying up on the citroen relays. So quickly WD-40 to clean it all down, so and loosen it off, and then packed it full of grease, and now it's working lovely. You've got nice smooth gears again. Hello. Right, as you can see, it's a different day. We didn't manage to finish off gluing the buttons down because of the weather and whatnot, so that was Sunday. We're now on Tuesday, and just come home from work, so get these buttons glued in ready so we can get the insulation in on Thursday. So let's get to it. I just took a turn for the worse. I know I was out of shot there. My master gun started playing up. The little clip weren't holding the pressure, so I tried fixing that, but it weren't happening. Every time I was letting go, it was just springing back. So I applied a bit too much pressure. I literally, as you can see, the handle snapped off completely. So time to go and get a new master gun. Back in the van, quick trip to a tool station to get a new master gun or caulking gun, whatever you want to call it. Let's finish off. So now the actual adhesive's playing up, so what I've had to do is squeeze it into my hand and run a bead underneath the wood by hand, and stick it down that way, because I really haven't got time to run back to a tool station or anywhere right now. So fingers crossed this works. I think it will. It's just the same thing. Yeah, so it'll just be a little bit thicker than normal, so this should be fine. Just show you what I'm doing, because it's coming out pretty thick. So I've just had to try and spread it on, but it's a bit easier said than done. So again in the middle. There we go, same again, and it's just gone in. So let's get them weighted down. We got 4 more to do, and that's it. Let it set overnight and try not to get it all over your camera. Here we are, we're back on Thursday. All buttons are nice and solid, so it's time to crack on with our installation today. Paige is going to be helping today. Obviously you'll see more of my face than Paige's because we have a 1-year-old son, but he's with the grandparents for today, and we'll pick him up tomorrow then. So we got a full day on the van, and we're gonna head over to Green Sands to my sister's caravan and have a day over there tomorrow. So that's when we'll pick him up. So just show you exactly what we've done. So there we are, all in nice and solid. So let's get cracking.
You're on camera. Yeah, I just measured this one wrong, as I just explained. So, do you want to measure these back ones for me?
Do you want to measure them because I'm shit? Oh, sorry.
That's one thing we're going to bleep out. I'm sure that will happen a lot more. Here we are, one board in. But we are going to start from the back. So that's where we're going to go. So we got one board in there because I mismeasured. Just put him in there. I'm going to start from the back and work forward, so that's the plan. The funny thing is we're both left-handed, so it's pretty difficult between the two of us. Yeah.
And the fact we've got no space.
What was that?
And the fact we've got
No space.
no space.
No space, yeah. This is what we're working with. This is it.
I don't know why you recorded it because this is the most crappy idea.
This is what people like to see. Takes a bit of cutting and jiggling about. It's a bit harder than it looks to get it smack on first time. So we'll show you a bit more footage of me basically using a Stanley knife around that because it's a bit more technical than a saw. So let's crack on. That was a bit harder than what I first thought, but it's in, so let's get the rest done. So the boards are all down. Now it's time to foil tape all the joins and the batten. So just show you quickly. There we are.
No. Tip, guys.
That's how we started off.
Don't take sticky off.
Yeah, it's better to lay it on first and then smooth it over.
Now we take me.
But yeah, so we're all in place, looking good. Smile. Yeah, she hates me. So all the joints are all taped up now. He's having a little snack break. You know, look, they're all through there. So there we are. Oh, it's okay. You stay there. So now we're on to the rest of the installation. So we're gonna quickly do the wheel wells and then we'll get onto the walls. We're using recycled plastic bottle insulation for the walls, and we're going to foil wrap the wheel wells and tape it all up and see how we go. Right, so back in the van, we are pretty much all insulated. Sorry about the noise in the background, we got a party in a pub at the bottom of the street, so there's a singer on, so I'll just show you exactly what we've done. So, all the walls now like the North Pole in here. So, we've foil insulated the wheel wells with tape. All the floor insulation is all foil taped up as well, and that's where we are. Ceiling all done. Yeah, so we're pretty much finished on our side. Our next steps on the build are going to be electrics probably. Still debating whether I put a vapor barrier in or not. It's a very controversial topic, I should say. But yeah, so we'll go from there. See you in a bit. Right, so as you can see, it's a couple of days on, but we forgot to record the last bit. Well, didn't forget. The memory card was full when we went to finish it off, and we had a few bits to do over the weekend and a show and whatever. So and that's about it for this video. If you do like our content, please like and subscribe our page. And look out for the next video, which will have something a bit different in, as we over the weekend we went to a Jerry Cinnamon concert, so we'll put a little bit of footage in there to start off, and then a bit more van content. TTFN.